Oh my god, she's talking again. So, yeah, last week's video was a bit of a rambling, right? And a bit of a ranting. The sound was awful, like always, and I still don't have a microphone for my phone, so there won't be any changes. I think it's better that way, so people won't listen to it. I don't know why I still uploaded it. I could have made a time lapse. I could have made a time lapse out of it, but that would have been a bit weird, I think. I don't know. But two things I learned. The video isn't out yet, so I don't know what direction is, and I personally don't want to know. I only have one kind of messages I get, and comments, not messages, just comments, and those comments are most likely, oh my god, the music is so loud, I can't listen, something like that. So that will probably be the number one comment on this video. And the second one will probably be, oh my god, you're talking about Prismacolor pencils. I will wait for the release and we will see if I'm right or wrong. Yes, I'm pessimistic because that's like the thing with my videos. They only have these kinds of comments. It doesn't matter, I don't care, because those videos are not for me to get famous or something. It's just to share my fun with art, my experiments, my tries. I don't know what I want to do, but I think it's a good thing to share your creativity because it can help others to also be creative. Because it helps me. I know it helps me. Not the sharing part, but the seeing people be creative part. My watch list is huge regarding artists on YouTube. So yeah, like I said, I learned two things. The first thing is Prismacolors. Prismacolor color pencils was the name I was searching for last week, and I could not find a comparison. I did not find a person on YouTube that compared those two tools. So I don't know if they're the same or feel the same. I don't know. But also the second thing I learned, I did not throw away my oil pastels. These are Greek oil pastels. I found them in the supermarket when I was on vacation 5 years ago. 6 years ago. 7 years ago. They are 7 years old. I tried them. I swatched them. The swatch video is still on my hard drive. I never used it. And yeah, I don't know if I will make something with them in this video. We will see. But okay, the thing is, we are here because we want to talk about something. I told you last video that I want to talk about my vacation. Not my vacation, nothing like, oh, the sun was amazing. The water was so warm. You need to go there, honey. No. I want to talk about the things I painted. Two things. I painted exactly two things. I wanted to paint 4 things, but I had not enough time for the whole thing to happen, right? One drawing I will do in oil because my oil painting you saw already, the speed paint off, is dry now. I need to varnish it and then I will make the frame. I bought the things for the frame today, and that will also maybe be a video because I never in my life built a frame. Let's see, I don't know. And I want to embellish the frame. You know my puzzle frame videos probably. Nothing like that, a bit more professional. But let's see how that ends. Yeah, I painted 2 things. And they were 100% watercolor. I haven't done that in a while, but it surprised me. If I will not forget it again, I will put the original photo beside the painting. Yeah, this is mixed media recycled paper I bought last year because I use some of my good paper to be more experimental, and I don't like that. Yes, you have to use up your paper so you can buy more paper, but my cheap throwaway paper is finished. Every single sheet. So I'm now I only now have the expensive ones, the really expensive one, and the artful box one. And the artful box one, I don't know, I think it's too good for some stuff, but also not good enough for others. So it's a bit complicated. Yeah. I also have handmade paper, the Büttenpapier. But that is a different story. So yeah, I took some pictures of scenic situations and wanted to paint them. The first thing I did was something I saw when I looked outside my window for one day, and that is a cat. You probably see the monkey lines. That is because my hand is still shaking. If you don't know, I think I only talked about it in my tingle video, but not in the video itself, but in the description. My right hand is shaking because of a chronic disease. I don't know, a chronic issue. Let's say it more as a chronic issue. That's why you also see me sometimes hold my hand, because I need to stable it. If I'm not doing that, if I focus, I will shake like that, like this, right? But that's not literally an illness. That's just overusage of the hand, because I work with a computer mouse all day. Yeah, this is a cat living next to me on the balcony, staring at me. It worked fine. It was fun until I... Yeah, the whiskers, no, not a fan, absolutely not a fan. Also, you probably don't see it, but the darker parts are done with pastel pencils. Yeah, I still like it, it's super cute, but not as amazing as I could have made it happen. And also the paper was stained from a thing I did before painting this, which is something you never saw. Where is it? Yeah, this one. This is why I have this block, because these impurities help me realize paper is shit. And the blue part up here and somewhere else, it did not bleed through, but it somehow splashed underneath. I don't know how that. I don't know how that happened. So yeah, that is number one. The next one is my first ever photo reference landscape. I have never done something like that, and it had a lot of white, and I thought, yeah, white is easy, you just leave it empty, right? It did not work out. That's okay, we will live with the issues. I don't really like it, but I don't really hate it. So... it's a fisher boat. Like I said, I don't really like it, I don't really hate it. Yeah. I will, if I remember, put the original photo beside here. Beside the... whatever. So yeah. What we are going to do now. Now, we are going to use something called mixed media. I will search for a photo out of my photos I took, make an aquarelle painting, and then lay on top with these bad boys, because I am not a fan of one medium pieces. I'm personally, I tried it many times, right? You saw it here, right? This is, okay, pastel, it's not one medium. But here, it's literally one medium. Yes, nothing else. Just the goddamn watercolor. Nothing else. Okay, maybe a pencil. Because I don't know. There's a pencil somewhere. I will search for a good photo. We will make something fancy. And then I will use this. Maybe the oil pastels, maybe the pastels, I don't know yet. The thing is, I have not found a good picture yet. So we will see. I hope the audio is better this time. And thank you very much for watching. Whatever is happening after this video. And see you next time. Let's try these bad boys out. Let's try these bad boys without the out. Try out. That is German. Ausprobieren. Whatever, I don't care. English is not my born language. I was born with. Whatever. Ignore me. Have an amazing weekend. See you. Oh, I'm back. Some loose observations. First, I abbreviated the background because I did not want to take the view away from the bird. I forgot what the English name is, but the German is Zuckerhuhn. I made the stone more round and the tree in the background is just a bit, I don't know. I think I should have left it out and make more an abstract piece in the background. Doesn't matter, it's just a test piece because we need to experiment to find out how stuff works, right? So, observations. First things first. There are colors that do not blend well with still wet areas. Especially this area was still wet, which means the purplish pinkish tone I used, was that a purplish pinkish? Okay, yeah, which looks brown here, would not go down easily. Also, I thought that the lighter colors would take off more easy on the black parts, which is okay, fine, right? But then we have the green down here and I'm like, what? How is the green so intense? I really don't understand that, but it's a pigment issue, right? The gray on gray was, yeah, you can see that, but if you use a shadow, you make it visible again. I was also extremely surprised about the pink to make the highlights, not the shadows, because I did not think that would work. Yeah, I love the abstract piece vibe behind this. It's not a masterpiece, right? Like I said, it's for experimentation. It's also fascinating that some colors really are a bit more interesting on the lighter part than on the darker part. I feel the dark green that I used down here mixed beautiful with the brown orange tail and made it super dark was interesting. And like I said, also the green, that is an intense color, holy shit. All in all, I think to really work with them, you need a different paper. This is really a really cheap paper. What I mean, you probably have to lay it on something like this, right? I don't know, we can try it out. Let's just draw a heart. You see, yeah. I took the amazing pink color that just works on everything, I believe. But the texture is more gritty, which means you can just put it on. This is smooth. This is what I think. They don't even say if it's hot pressed or cold pressed. I think the recycling part makes it really weird. So you need a proper good watercolor paper to work with them layered. Or you just use the super pigmented ones. Or mold made watercolor paper, which I love, called Büttenpapier in German. This is my favorite pad. If I anywhere and I see it laying around, I still have one, not opened, not used. If I see them, I take them because the texture is cool. It's crazy. It's a pad, so it does not lift. I mean, not easily. And it is only 200 GSM, but it is super fun. Let me look around. Is there something hanging here? I could. Oh yeah, my. This one. This one is quite literally from this pad, and I used granulating watercolors on this, and it's so gorgeous. You see how it's in the grooves, and the color shift is so cool. Even the red that does not really shift, I say shift, but it's just the granulation, right? The red does not granulate with different colors. It's just the red with a lighter red that is granulating. But even that one looks so cool. Maybe it's my bias because I love this piece so much. It means a lot to me. And yeah. And if you compare it with the super smooth paper, that's not fun, right? I started with super smooth paper and I only had trouble. But this is fun. Ooh. Oh my goodness, no! Yeah, I feel like the paper is the issue. I should have used a different paper, but it doesn't matter. In the end, I have to say that I feel like they take a lot of experimenting, whatever you want to call it, testing, trying out, retesting, stuff like that. Because I feel they are not as easy as normal color pencils. And that's fun, I feel. I think it's really fun. Yeah. Okay, let's be honest, right? I'm not saying that because I paid a lot of money for this. I say that because something like that is pushing me to be more experimental. And my issue is my brain hates to see stuff that is not realistic. And I need 100% to be more abstract, to be more loose. Because if I'm realistic, it's not fun. I mean, you saw me painting my grandma. That was fun, right? But I still think realism is not my forte. I love the abstract way of looking at things, and your brain just fills in the blanks, right? That's more my style. And yeah, I think I need to work out how to do that with these color pencils. It was fun, really. It was really fun. So yeah, do you want to have this piece? Oh, okay. Nobody wins. Thank you very much for watching. I will now go to the next experiment I have. I don't know what next week's video is, but there's a high chance that in the next weeks we're going to talk about something really special. Okay, special to me. I use it a lot. It's a new tool I bought last year? Probably. I can't remember, to be honest. It's an amazing tool, and you would probably like it as much as I do if your brain works like mine, and mine does not work normal. So what am I even saying? You probably hate it. But I will show you something really amazing that makes you go, ooh, let's be more experimental. Yeah. And we will test also some stuff out with this thing, because I'm not 100% fully indulged in using it all the time. But that's enough teasing. I don't know how the sound quality today is going to work out. I have no idea if it's even worse than last time, but let's hope everything is okay. And so I say, happy weekend, happy day, whenever you're watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I wish you a happy... Oh, Mother's Day is gone already when this video is up, so I wish you a happy summer. Okay, wish you a happy summer. See ya. Bye.